Good afternoon, Pep. Ben from Sky. Burnley has proved to be a difficult place, not only for you, but many teams go there and really struggle. They seem to compete above their means in many respects. What is it specifically about Burnley, the team, Sean Dyche, that makes them such tough opponents?
Yeah, it's always difficult for all the teams. They play what they do it perfectly. So the fact that they play quick with Barnes and Woods, and after they attack quick, arrive in the sides and make a good crosses, good finishing with the two strikers. They are so good in the second balls. Of course, they provoke free kicks, corners for the set pieces. So we have to try to adapt in this style to play and impose our way.
Last season, it was the difference, wasn't it, of 3 centimetres with Sergio Aguero's goal given by goal line technology. Is that a good example of where, to win a title, you need the small margins to go for you in those moments?
Yes. Yes, in this particular game it was like this, but in particular games we control all the game perfectly. So I think we didn't concede one corner with players like Gundogan, Bernardo Silva and David in the middle. So we were so clever, and Vincent and Laporte were outstanding in these positions to defend, especially long balls. And we did a good performance, a good game, but yeah, we won for this detail.
Last season, the title race was very much a 2-horse one for most of the season, yourselves and Liverpool. With Leicester winning again yesterday, they're right in the mix as well. How does that change the dynamic? Does it make it easier for you to be involved and stay in the title race, or is it more difficult having more teams? How does that change?
Well, I think it's typical for this league through the whole history that it was involved many teams. So the last years was just 1 or 2, and this one Leicester is there because it's doing incredibly well since the last season when Brendan Rodgers took over the team. Immediately they changed the way they play and they had the results. We knew it when we play against them the previous last game of the last season. And they continue doing really well. So it's a fantastic team.
Pep, Mandy from the Premier League. I spoke to John Stones a moment ago, and he said that this team will never give up on the title until the last moment. How proud does it make you to manage a team that have that fight in them?
That is good that they believe it. But they believe it. They have to believe and win tomorrow. That is the fact. You know, the situation that we are, we cannot think too much about the people are in front. So I think we have to think about what we have to do to win the games and play quite similar than we played the last games, especially last one in Newcastle, or even, well, except 20-25 minutes against Chelsea, then they were better. The other ones we played good, especially in the second half. So, and try to be, you know, the chances that we have and the few we concede to be more solid in these departments, and we will improve.
And last season you were winning every week and telling us many times that you always needed to improve. So at this moment in time, what do you feel you can still improve?
Quite similar like last season. So we had 26 shots, not all of them on target in Newcastle. So we have 3 or 4 1-against-1 with the keepers, and they scored 2 goals and they had 1 shoot in the first half with the Maximilian. When easy from Eddie, no more than that. So and do that away is incredible good stats and good. So always we try to prepare to create more and concede less. So when we did it again, but unfortunately we could not win.
Pep, Simon Stone, BBC. Of the squad that's available to you at the moment, Otaemendi and Stones are the players who have played most often in central defence in their careers. Yet they haven't played together for you since that Norwich game. Is there a reason for that, or what is the reason for
because
that?
I like Dino playing that positions a lot.
So do you almost prefer Fernandinho as a centre half?
Right now, yeah. That's why he plays.
What qualities does he have?
Have you seen the games that Dino playing there?
Yeah, but presumably he would have played all the time at centre half throughout his career if he was.
Yeah, but there is Rodri and Gundo. I prefer Gundo and Rodri in this position.
Are you happy with the way that the defence has performed then? Because
with 2 shoots on target we concede. That's fantastic.
But you've conceded you've conceded goals in the last 7 games.
Yeah. We are not good enough. We will improve.
Dom McGuinness, TalkSport. In terms of Burnley, does it surprise you the way that Burnley approach the game in this modern age now, 4-4-2 every time? He rarely changes his team as well, Sean Dyche.
What the Sean Dyche team plays is in the way he plays is he's doing perfect. So he had an incredible success in the last years in the Premier League, doing what he has done. So yeah, they attack really well, and the defense organized. They are tall, aggressive, and yeah, it's a good team.
I could just ask you about injuries and an update on Sergio Aguero. How near is he?
We spoke 10 days ago. He's not ready for the derby. So after derby, we'll see.
Hi Pep, Andy from PA. You spoke recently about how important Ilkay Gundogan is to the team. So how much are you going to miss him tomorrow?
Yellow cards, cannot play, suspend. So another one is going to play. For his quality, is going to miss him, but we have players to replace him.
Okay, and are there any other injury issues at all in the team? Any new ones?